So, you'd better not know, we mentioned the apostrophe D is had. You had better not know. We use had better to give strong advice. Another form, instead of had better, would have been should. For example, you should not know. It doesn't make much sense in this case, but normally should and had better are both used for advice, but with a difference. Whenever you use should, you give in a sort of more neutral advice. That means you should go. I'm advising you to go, but you can either do, as I say, either follow my advice or you can do whatever you want. While if I say you'd better go, it means if you don't follow my advice, there will be consequences. So it sounds stronger when you say had better instead of should. They're both used to give advice, but had better is stronger compared to should. And be careful, after had better there is no to. For example, many students say you'd better not to know. Of course there's no to. You'd better not know. Is it that serious? In pronunciation, you do not say is it that serious, but is it that serious? You stress that. It is the thing we were talking about in the previous sentence. So it has to be used as a substitute in English. In many languages there's no translation for it at all, so that's why some students omit it at all, so get rid of it, but normally you have to use it. Is it that serious? I'm afraid it is. Many students say I'm afraid yes, because the answer or the translation in their languages, it is translated as yes. But in order to sound more natural, so your English basically is as similar to that of native speakers of English, you do not say I'm afraid yes. Only if the question was is it yes or no, then you can say I'm afraid yes. But in here is it that serious? Then you say I'm afraid it is. So you repeat the auxiliary you used in the previous sentence without saying yes. I'm afraid it is a polite form of saying yes it is. Did you try to talk to her? Again, there is a question, so you start with an auxiliary. It's not WH as it was in the a few sentences further up, but now it's an auxiliary. Then you have the pronoun in between, and then the full verb try. So it's did the auxiliary, try the full verb, and you the pronoun in between. Did you try to talk to her? You've got two full verbs. You've got try and talk, but this did auxiliary only stands for try, not for talk, not for the second verb. Did you try to talk to her? In this case, particularly in American English, you can sometimes hear did you try to talk with her, but is less often. The most common one is to her. I did again. Do not say I tried. Did is a substitute for try used in the sentence further up. So instead of saying I tried, you do not repeat the full verb, you repeat the auxiliary. So the auxiliary in the sentence above is did, so you say I did, but no luck. That means I tried, but no luck. She'll talk only to you. Be careful. The apostrophe L here is will, but it does not mean the future. This kind of example that is used in here with will is almost never used by students of level intermediate and even upper intermediate. It is not the future. It means something which is it basically shows refusal. I refuse to do things as normal. I refuse to do things like the rest. I want to do it my way.